Let me go live, YouTube. Let me go live. Are we live? Come on, don't you show me some dark screen there, YouTube. Come on, there we go. Yes. Yes, okay. Refresh. If stream does not start automatically. So, I'm sure you guys know the deal. All right. Stream now started. Oh yeah, we've got a whole new variety of these today, which I'm super freaking stoked about, so hell yeah. Okay, boom. Alright, all that's left now is to just tweet, which we shall be doing momentarily. I'm going to put my phone up so that I can see the chat. Oh, Black Thunder, Black Thunder, Black Thunder, this is the sound. Okay, good. Alright, now I can tweet in peace. Now that I've got my chat set up. Oh shit, it's the wrong stream. I went to my previous stream. Whoops. Whoopsily daisily. Okay, there we go. This is my own stream? Yes, it is. Better be or else I'll cry. Bing. Yes. Okay, that should be good to go. Oh yeah, listen, of course no power cycler. I would never have anything like that. Okay. We are ready to rumble pretty much. I am stoked, happy, ready, you know, steady, all that shenanigans. I'm also going to, just for the sake of things, get my bingo card running. Because I don't want to not have my bingo card ready. Yeah. Okay. Zoot. Now. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Woo. Woo. Now then. Today. What are we going to do? We're going to do one thing. We're going to go back to the very basics of the veteran. Meaning that we're going all the way back to a basic axe and Lasgun veteran. The Lasgun, obviously, with Ghost and opening salvo, but Ghost being the most important one because, quite frankly, you need Ghost to survive. Oh, yes, Rage Burst. That's the big problem. And I'm hoping they change that soon because it's not looking very good for the player base. Actually, in fact, you know, although my streams have been growing in attention, in terms of attention, by the way, don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. Although my streams have been growing in attention, if you actually take a look at the Steam charts, just for as an example, unfortunately, we have actually seen the first real dip below the 5K numbers. Last week, we were always still seeing player numbers above 5K, but the gains that we made in March are slowly starting to get reversed in the last couple of days, and it's not actually looking very good. So I'm hoping that they are looking for... I hope that they are actually looking at ways to implement some of the suggestions that we've had as players, because it is obvious to me that we're struggling with some of the issues. Now, give me a moment. I'm just going to quickly check a couple of things. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh, so it's like that, huh? Okay. What happens if I don't? Oh, okay, so the aiming time is important. Ah, if I shoot too fast, I don't get that. Fair enough. Okay, cool. Yeah, could be. But it would also mean that the nerfs had more impact than we thought. Because I had forgotten to take into account the Easter. You see? No, autoguns are not better. In my opinion, the autoguns are good, but I don't respect any veteran using the autoguns because the Lasguns are just better snipers. And objectively speaking, there is no way to argue that. Of course, an autogun veteran can be successful, but I've never actually seen one beat me on a Lasgun. Because even the best of the braced autoguns cannot compete with the speed and precision of a Lasgun. So the Lasgun overall is a superior weapon. Autogun veterans can say whatever they want to say, but I have only ever seen them fail. And in high intensity, which you guys saw yesterday, the autogun veteran was completely neutered. Now, maybe that guy was just playing wrong, but I have taken an objective look at the autogun, right? It does not compete with the Lasgun under any circumstance. Ghost is the most important blessing you will need, Vulcan. Once you have the Ghost Blessing, because the Ghost Blessing, right, don't forget, the Ghost Blessing makes you immune to range attacks for 1 second when you hit a weak spot. Not kill, hit. Those are still shit, though. Those are still absolutely shit, because compared to aiming a Lasgun, it's harder to aim those. So it's still a bad weapon. That's the issue. Even the automatic Lasguns, they are not only less ammo efficient, but they are weaker. So your effect, it's like saying, okay, well, this weapon is the most effective, but let me just gimp myself by taking something else, you know? It doesn't work in practice. And I have not seen any veterans use them effectively or efficiently, which is the big issue. You see, you can use whatever you want if you feel that you're effective with it, but from an objective standpoint, these are not the weapons for everybody. Whereas a simple Lasgun with Ghost is literally for everybody, because as long as you're hitting a weak spot, you are completely immune to range damage. Immune to range damage. There is no other weapon that beats that, unfortunately. So it's pretty great. It's pretty great. And that's why the most basic veteran, which I think a lot of people have forgotten about. I mean, if you don't like the Lasgun, please, by all means, use whatever you use. But if you don't use the Lasgun, or you choose not to use the Lasgun, unfortunately, then you're missing out on one of the best sniper options. Lasgun's ammo consumption is the most efficient in the game, so not sure where you're getting that. Because all other weapons, right, are less ammo efficient than the Lasgun, unless you are shooting too much and not going for weak spots. The Lasgun requires aiming. That's kind of thing, so it should not consume too much ammo if you're using it efficiently. Autoguns are way better for Zealots, definitely. I absolutely love the autoguns on the Zealots, and plus, Emperor's Executioner triggers 100% up to 15 meters, dude. On a Zealot, you are missing out if you're not using an autogun. It's literally the opposite situation from the veteran because of how good the feats are on the Zealot. So autoguns do amazingly on the Zealot. I fucking see a lot of Zealots be very successful with them, especially with the braced Agrippino. Yeah, the recon one is shit. The recon one should never be used. If you're using a recon one, that's bad. But as you know, no veteran would be using a recon Lasgun, because if you do, you're gimping your team. Never ever touch a recon Lasgun in a high intensity mission.
Payback.
You're talking about the heavy last pistol, yeah. The heavy last pistol is, well, if you're talking about the burn build, then yes. I mean, I was actually the one that, after the buff, right? If you check the videos, I was actually the one that developed that style. Then I think somebody else tried to copy it and post it on their channel, but actually I was the one that came up with it. It was pretty awesome. I love that playstyle. It was the first time somebody ever tried to copy my shit in Darktide, which is kind of weird, but yeah, I love that playstyle. That's also very ammo efficient. It's one of the strongest, in fact, if you like to use that. The last pistol is very good. The only reason the Lasgun is considered the basic one is because it has more sniping potential. But the last pistol is definitely a good style, but you need Infernus 4. However, the recent nerf to Infernus, indirectly via the change to, what you call it? The change to the flamethrower, right, has been a bit of an issue, so it's a bit weaker than it used to be. It used to be very, very insane, to be honest. Yeah, you can have 2 bosses spawn at once. It's very common. So don't ever think that you're safe. You can always have 2 bosses spawn. Hey, hey. I see the fluffles. Also, with the normal Lasgun, right? The cool thing is, if you're good enough with the shots, even if they're just body shots, you can actually absolutely shred people. So it doesn't always have to be headshots, but the headshots with Ghost are excellent. But the last pistol also has Ghost, so if you've got Ghost Infernus, you can really do some serious damage. This is what I love about it, you know? The bolter is good, but I found that because it's more of a special killer, you still need somebody that can take out hordes. Whereas the Lasgun is more like a generalist kind of thing, which I have been noticing. So for me personally, right, the Lasgun just has more utility. And I've noticed recently that the biggest problem for most teams is that they have been having issues with horde clear. More or less, and that seems to be the big issue these days. Like, players seem to struggle most with clearing the hordes as opposed to dealing with the specials. So due to that, I've been choosing loadouts that work better with that. Deadshot doesn't work with stam cures, yeah. But also, you should not be using Deadshot on anything other than the last pistol. And even then, you might want to run a normal wound Curio just in case, because the last pistol is a bit, and I do mean just a bit, but it is a bit less versatile than the absolutely awesome Lasgun, you know? Not by intention, but I think it's just the recent nerf to Infernus changed it. Because the Zealot change basically made it so that players who were not at the Damnation skill level before, but were using the ideal builds as crutches, basically, they are now struggling because they no longer have their full power level. So without their full power level, they're unable to compete at the same level that they used to, and this is causing a bit of a struggle thing because they're no longer at that level, you see. So the change to the flamer made it harder for people. So of course they're struggling with hordes, because don't forget, certain weapons, certain items do not have any horde clear at all. Third staff, for example, does not have horde clear because it's designed as an elite / armor killer. So even if you hit a trapper like that, right, somebody still has to finish it off. If you don't have somebody that finishes it off, you know, you're gonna struggle, and that's been the big issue. This is why I've said the game environment has shifted after the nerfs. So although the nerf didn't impact things as much as, you know, people thought, the fact of the matter is, oh.
Mine too. I suppose that's why. It's a dream, not a nightmare.
Power up that gate, and you can get into the ventilation system.
They don't understand, do they? They'll die.
Also, always let your team do their appropriate job. Don't ever interfere with that. Okay, so I've got a perk Psycher here, right? It means that they will do that particular job, and I'll just leave it to them. I will not actually interfere with it. Alright, because it's not my job to do so. If you try to interfere with somebody else's job, you're gonna have a much harder time. Alright? So take it slow. Work with your team. Oh, crap. There we go. Didn't expect him to catch me. Uh-oh. Oh.
Gotcha. Get healed.
Oh, thanks.
This way. Target sighted. Faster.
Okay.
Affirmative. Enemy dug in. This is how it's done.
Oh, crap.
I'm hit.
Did they get the power cell in, or did they retreat?
My dream.
Okay. But yeah, hordes and specials are quite a bit of a struggle. Young Drip, I do not answer Donna's questions. Darktide will not be getting DLCs, as far as I know right now, because they have a lot to work on. If they ever release a DLC right now, I'm pretty sure that would go very badly for them. But yeah, I do not answer Donna's questions, sorry. I have no interest in that game. If you want, you can leave a comment on my sub account, but I will not be dealing with any Donna's questions in the immediate future. Like I said, the racism is too much, so there's no reason for me to do anything Donna's related, especially not when I'm on Darktide. Ah, crap. No, that's bad. Okay, see, this is why I tell people you must tag. You must tag constantly. What the hell is going on? Why are they all fighting over here? We need to go up there, dudes. We need to go up there. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Go there.
The number one thing is always move, move, move. Do not ever waste time. If you end up wasting time, it goes badly for everybody.
Shot on target. Fly with dead.
Oh, we lost the bot.
Ready back down. Soldiers dead. Copy that.
Yeah. Head taker and brutal momentum standard. As in, these are the standard blessings that you will want for the axe, because the axe cannot function without them, unfortunately. The axe needs them quite a bit, so yeah. Especially like in high intensity, because the hordes are pretty insane. So you've got to ensure that you have some form of horde clear, horde takedown for your stuff. Otherwise, without it, you just end up suffering a lot. Also, for this Psycher, I'm not quite sure what's going on, but they aren't burning out the hordes as much as I had hoped. I think it's because they're a gun Psycher, but that's okay. If that's the case, though, they should have pinning fire on their gun before using it. If they're using it without pinning fire, that's... Oh, they have it. Okay, they're good. Hey, Theo.
Let's get out here and Corkin do it.
I just don't have Decimator, that's all. Because collecting blessings is difficult. I mostly had... Oh, well, there's Gubbins.
All these vessels coming and going. Shipmistress Bram shoulders a great responsibility.
I've had better ferry captains, and worse.
I think it's because players are now like, oh, this weapon nerf, this weapon bad. Obviously influenced by a lot of YouTubers who have no right commenting, unfortunately. But that's how it is. And that negative influence leads them to make very poor choices. Very poor, very uninformed choices. Oh, come on. For real? And how did I even die in those quick seconds? But it doesn't matter, I guess. The thing is, right, even if you like it, unfortunately people aren't using it. So why aren't they using it? By the way, hey Lady Neo. I'm not gonna catch all the chat, by the way, because it's moving too fast considering the gameplay is high intensity. Like I said, right now a lot of players are just struggling because they are using builds that are not fully efficient yet. Normally if I was playing a gun Psycher, right, that entire horde would have been burning constantly, because you would have been, it was very easy for a gun Psycher to constantly cast their Ascendant Blaze. So not quite sure what happened there, but it is what it is. Okay, he's going for it. No. That's one way of doing things. Go, Gunpsyker, go. I wonder why he's using the Deimos instead of the Elyssi, though. Because the Deimos has much worse Horde clear. And the Gunpsyker usually suffers with Horde clear problems. So if you're using the Deimos with the Gunpsyker, it's ineffective. Now, I got trapped, but I thought he was able to rescue me. I still had hit points. So, yeah. Unfortunately, that is often the way it is. A lot of players, they don't actually think about their builds, nor do they use the most efficient choices. Yeah, this Ogryn's very good. Very, very good. I can respect anyone that knows how to play like this. He's kiting the hordes all around the core areas. Oh. I was gonna congratulate him. But yeah, the first person who left was a detriment. Like, we had a full team. They chose to leave. That was no good. Yeah, shame. But for the Psycher, I would have recommended, I don't know why he's using the Deimos. Because if you're a Gunpsyker, right, your biggest struggle is Horde clear. And this is what I've been trying to tell, you know, everybody. You need a Hit Taker and Decimator both function the same. So it's not really better, it's which one you have the higher tier. If you have a higher tier Decimator than Hit Taker, use the Decimator. If you've got the higher tier Hit Taker, use the Hit Taker. If both are the same, then choose which one you feel helps you kill better. I don't have a higher tier Decimator, which I need. If I had a tier 4 Decimator, I'd use that. So, coming back to the point, right? When it comes to Gunpsyker, right, you need to always have Elyssi. Yeah, you need to always have the Elyssi. If you do not use the Elyssi, and you choose to use the Deimos for some god-awful reason, you are gimping yourself, because the Gunpsyker has the biggest struggle with hordes. The Gunpsyker's biggest difficulty is hordes. Anyway, wait, I finally have a reason to use this. Whenever we lose Damnation from now on, look at this. I have this now. Emotional damage. Sag. Alright, let's go. Hellscar, that's the guy that triggered the Daemon Host and left last time. 4 veteran team. Okay. I hope they realize they're all on camera, because if I catch any bad behavior from any of these guys, I will eliminate them. Void Strike is okay. Right now, the Surge and Purge are still the top, with the Purge currently being the top of the top, because, like I said, with the recent Horde clear struggles, the Purge is the best choice. So, unfortunately, there aren't many other choices you can make. So, yeah, Purge is currently the top. Void Strike is okay, but the reason why it suffers is because the Void Strike basically makes you a bit of a budget veteran. In which case, you kind of require team protection. The Purge does not. So, that little slight inefficiency makes you a lot worse at defending your team and assisting them. So that's something else that you might want to think about. But other than that, you know,
how it's done. Scout shotgunner! Scout shotgunner! Taking serious damage. Suffer in silence. Scout shotgunner! Eliminating targets. One-way trip. Come on!
Can't keep you down, can they, soldier?
Thanks, soldier.
Sighting in!
This is true. This is true. But now, for a veteran party, we are going to be very, very low on ammo.
That's all.
A soldier without hope's already dead!
So be very careful.
No surrender!
Barrel explosion!
Full BB build? Right now, the snipers are the most annoying for the Lasgun. Oh my god. The pushback should be further on them. That's no good. Yeah, it's mostly lacking Horde clear, I reckon. Lacking Horde clear, I think, is currently still the biggest factor. Because if they give us 4 veterans, what's the point of a team like that? I think what they also need is more team balancing. Like, a team with 1 veteran, right, should not, or as a veteran, right, I should not load into a team with other veterans unless that's the only team available. So I disagree currently. Like, of course, player base not large enough, but at the same time, still, that is no good. Like, we should have a bit more team balance, because without it, we're all gonna struggle. But yeah, Horde clear appears to be the biggest problems these past few days, and in high intensity, it's a difficult situation overall. I might need to swap back to an extra wound Curio after this, if I fail again. Yeah, that's the only downside. It is legit possible it's the only team.
Affirmative. Track 66. Eliminated. Alien surprise coming in.
I have no doubt that it is absolutely possible for it to be the only team.
Target.
The CC is not really the key, you see. Yeah, no, don't ever shoot your bolter into hordes. Always save ammo. Always save ammo. Don't worry, because if you do that, you're wasting ammo, which makes the team less efficient. If you wanna crowd control hordes, either use grenades, let your teammates use grenades, or Because sometimes you just have to trust your teammates as well. You can't do everything by yourself. Your bolter ammo is needed to shoot through to very, very angry enemies. That's where, you see, that's where you use your bolter. You see multiple ragers coming in, that's where your best effort is gonna be. Not if you use other stuff, because otherwise, you know, you're going to be ammo inefficient. So do try and save ammo where you can. And it's every 60 seconds, Rubber Cable, not 90 seconds. 60 seconds. Which means that, assuming we've got 4 veterans, everybody's regenerating. So it's really not a problem. Or rather, it shouldn't be.
Knew I could rely on you, soldier.
There we go. Got him nicely. Give me grenades.
Sever the head, the body dies.
Signal minority 33, down.
Okay. I don't ever add toughness. No, never add toughness. I only add health. Because toughness doesn't help you. Don't forget this. Your toughness damage reduction, 200 is more than enough. You should never ever add toughness on the veteran. Only add health. Health and stamina. Like the stamina I think is so extra useful, but toughness is not useful at all. Because for Damnation, what you need to do is toughness gate, which means you need to try and maintain your percentage of toughness as close to 100 as possible. This means that like whatever amount of toughness you have doesn't effectively matter. What really matters is whether it's at 100% or not. So if you're always at full toughness, or at least going for that full toughness all the time, then you're pretty much okay. It's when you're not that you have struggles or issues. So just be aware of that. Crap. Yeah, always have toughness regen. Have you not, just asking, have you checked some of my latest veteran builds? Because if you haven't, they'll explain that. This Lasgun build will also come later once it goes alright in high intensity. The teams are a bit janked, but ideally this build needs to function, and it should function well enough. So I'm quite certain it will, but we'll have to see. These guys are brave. I respect them. I really do. Toughness regen is very important. Yeah, you watched all my videos, okay. Because yeah, unfortunately, I don't know why a lot of others have recommended toughness. It's actually worthless to you. Because if your toughness is anything less than 100, you're gonna suffer a lot. A lot of veterans initially chose the pathway of increasing toughness, thinking that more would be helpful, but it actually isn't, which is the biggest deal. Yeah, everything hits so hard that toughness is pretty much meaningless in Damnation. This is why I think a lot of people struggle with it, because they don't understand that there is a limit to its usefulness. And they're just like, you know what, I'm gonna use it thinking it's gonna be as good as it was, but it really isn't. Also, being able to tag through hordes, very important. Bind your tag to your primary fire. Some people will say that this is bad advice. I'll tell you that it is the best advice possible, because if you don't do that, you're gonna suffer hard. And toughness regen is definitely the most important thing. Health Curio, I think the max is 21 right now. There's no such thing as 25. If anyone described 25 to you, they're a filthy liar. Because the highest that anyone has ever seen is 21. I know some people said 25 is possible, but I want these people to post video evidence that they have it right now and they're not using hacks or mods. Yeah, 21 is the max, as far as I know. Ah, crap. Somebody stole my kill. Normally, I'll shoot the Reaper in between the shots of other stuff, so that I can keep the bonus going. Alright. It's also very important to know your role, because Specialist Killer, you have to give them the most ammo. Like, my role right now is literally anti-range. So all I'm gonna do is sit here, take out the range. And if the melee wanna, you know, complain, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. But I try not to get separated from my team too much.
Watch the flankies.
Kill on the big music.
Shot on target. One shot, one kill.
Keep breaking it off, soldier.
That's an example of getting swarmed, because you won't always be able to kill your way through everything. So just be a bit careful of that. And if you get hit too many times, no matter how much you toughness gate, it won't help. So you've got to be careful of that.
Kill shot ready. Pain and punishment. What all traitors deserve.
Grenade out.
Watch and learn.
Yeah, only one tag, yep. And gunner damage only resists the specialist and elite gunners, not, well, the elite gunners. And the Reaper. It does not resist normal shooters, but the reason why you have it is because those spammy guys can literally spam you to death. And they can do so across a map. So they are one of the deadliest things. The other resistance that people often get is the sniper resistance. Because those guys are bullshit at Damnation, but usually gunner resistance is the priority. Sniper resistance isn't as big of a deal, usually. Usually.
Pull it together, soldier.
I always yeet 2 grenades if necessary for anti-bulwark.
Sever the head, the body dies.
Okay, there's nothing you can do for somebody downed first. Take time, throw grenades. Oh, muty, okay. Alright, nicely done.
Engaging focus fire.
Yep, nothing wrong with 60% anti-sniper, believe me. Works well. Usually if I'm in sniper role, as in with the Lasgun, I will just very calmly take out my enemies. I'll just go up front and do that.
No power. Charge it first. This one's for Cadia. Ranger kill! Ranger started! To learn.
Okay. Everybody healed up. Alright, we good.
Stairs here.
No shit.
Hey! That's one for the bingo card.
Ah, fuck.
So when you coming to play shoot? Hey.
Never will. No, and never will.
Discard.
I don't play that game.
Hit that big music now!
We all are.
I'll make soldiers of you lot yet. Assuming you live that long.
Finish loading.
Run from it, but it is your destiny to play.
What's the card looking like? Well, we'll see soon. Lasgun is so far the most efficient, yeah. But the thing is that you will lack the special clear of the bolter, so best synergy is that you have somebody else with the bolter. Right now we're in a 4-veteran team, and it's actually the team that's succeeding in high intensity. This is high intensity after all. So, yeah. It has its strengths, it has its weaknesses, but
Sever the head, the body dies.
simply put, this is the ideal way to play. But you do still have your weaknesses, FYI, and you need to be very aware that you cannot just spam your shots, because if you need to give your ammo to the specialists, to the special killers.
I cannot.
Special killers will require the most amount of ammo, so they need to be looked after. The guys, the bolter, they're the ones putting in like extra hard yards for this one. So I often just like absorb the ammo from the elite kills. That's about it. Oh. It's always some fucking sniper targeting me. Clearly I'm deadlier than they ever imagined. Oh, blown up by a barrel. There we go. That's another one for the bingo card.
Great success.
Okay, everybody, stay alive, please. Stay alive.
Still need help.
There we go.
Everyone die.
No.
Repeat. Got it.
Happy
Don't suppose you
birthday.
lot fancy behaving like real soldiers?
Happy birthday.
What tier high intensity do you have? 3? What? What? Oh, head taker. I thought you meant what tier high intensity. I was like, would I ever play anything other than Damnation? I was very confused for a second. Try not to use the abbreviation if you're asking about blessings, please, because it makes a lot more sense to me if to answer questions. Like, it's hard to read, so please don't use abbreviations with me, because I prefer to read the full sentence if you're asking questions. For head taker, I'm using tier 3, yes, because HT also stands for high intensity. So I beg of you guys, please do not use any abbreviations when talking to me. It makes it very hard to follow chat. Abbreviations are okay if you're replying to comments on YouTube or stuff like that, but on chat it's super hard.
Now getting up from there. Getting some payback.
Okay.
Eliminating target. Control. Requesting further details on the target.
It's always nice to see more people here, Klexor. Very much so.
Medical station.
More.
I hope that some of you will also show up to this very funny video that I'm prepping later. I got this Steam key, actually.
Ammo crates!
What's it for?
Hang on. It's for this, Alright. But yeah, it's for this retro tactical RPG. It's actually fucking cool. I got sucked in straight away, so definitely check it out later.
You got sucked in.
Oh yes, to a tactical survival RPG. I'm not kidding. That's how good it is. It involves killing rats. Well,
Rats.
rat men specifically. Skaven.
Men.
Well, yeah. Well, if you know what Skaven are, it's basically that. It's basically that.
Red dudes.
Yep, exactly. Rat dudes.
Not yet.
Men rats.
Yep.
Apex players.
Ooh. All right. Ooh, we almost lost it there, but the clutch is real. Take my BM axe to your face. Oh no, Hellscar passed away. Happy birthday, Hellscar.
It's your birthday.
By the way, it's literally just me quoting Reaper's lines. Oh dear. Reaper's lines for the April Fool, at least. Oof.
Yeah. It's past your bedtime.
110% past bedtimes, yes. Oh my god. Why am I so Insane. Oh crap. Oh. Damn. I danced as hard as I could there. Please get me up if you can, Hellscar. Dude, get me up, 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 get me up. Yes, good boy, good boy. Oh, crud.
I never react to that.
Okay. Okay. You're trying to fight me, boss. Nope. 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 That's the nope slide. That's the nope slide. Nope. 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 Remember the nope slide, by the way. Whenever you're faced with an emergency situation, you can always nope slide your way to victory.
Just scream no.
Oh, dead. Okay, that's the best I could do.
When in doubt, scream no.
Oh, failure. What a shame. Oh. Oh, is he gonna succeed in getting me up? Let's see. Let's see. He might actually do it. Aw, no. He went down. That guy went down way too fast, but anyway, emotional damage, guys. No, the boss dropping your toughness to 0 is not a problem. That is literally natural and it will always happen because the person who's engaging him in melee will always suffer that. What needs to happen is that players need to horde clear. If you're not immediately engaging the boss, then the boss's duelist, which is usually me, what you need to do is you need to always clear the horde away from me. So throw grenades, throw whatever, it's totally okay, but at the end of the day, the big thing that most people need to do is that they will need to stop the... Let me get gun resistance on this. Yes, you also like throw grenades at the horde. It's okay if you are not immediately fighting the boss. Throw the grenade at the boss because it helps so much. It helps so much. Really. You do need horde clear, and unfortunately, a lot of players right now are struggling with horde clear, which is the biggest thing that seems to be annoying everybody right now. Okay, 1 second, guys. Before we carry on, it is time for the 1 minute ad break, and also to fill in the bingo card because the first hour stream. So let's fill in the bingo card. Unfortunately, we've had no successful runs tonight. Very sad, but that's okay. Right, let's see. Blown up by barrel. We have hello Sid. Dauntless question in chat because I really hope nobody ever asks me a dauntless question again. Let's see. Anything else that we have had?
I haven't been sus.
No, we have nothing else so far. Oh well, a Psycher did self-combust, so there's that. Okay, we filled in like 3 bits of that, so that's nice. But yeah, horde clear is so crucial right now that it is at a ridiculous level. Like, I'm not even kidding, you know? Horde clear is the most important thing, and unfortunately, you're right. Everybody doesn't want to do that job, and I'll tell you why. It's because they say, hey, you know, I am the guy, man. Why the fuck do I need to Horde clear? You know? But they do need to. They do need to.
Killing hordes of enemies is fun.
Exactly my point. Killing hordes of enemies is also a necessity.
You feel like a god when you blast through 10 bajillion enemies.
No, more importantly, if I wouldn't have minded, you know, I wouldn't have minded rolling in with people who knew how to horde clear or stuff like that. But I think a lot of people are just struggling with it right now. They're just unable to come to grasp with it, and that's understandable. But at the same time, you know, it's kind of sad because all that happened was one teeny tiny nerf, and then suddenly hordes are the biggest problem right now. And it's a sucky time to be a veteran because the Zealots have forgotten how to do it, and everybody else has forgotten how to do it.
The mouth. Wink, wink. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
It is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
Pretty much. No, this is just a low intensity. I knew it was too easy. I was like, oh, what's this? It's like, it sucks because for solo queue, high intensity is starting to get damn near, you know, difficult to like complete with sufficient regularity unless you randomly get one person that's good at horde clear, one person that's a great special clear. And you can't do both. So now it is major failure. And that is the worst feeling right now. I absolutely hate that feeling because it makes no sense. It makes zero sense to me that, you know, we should feel anything other than comfortable. Especially when we've already played our like a proper appropriate role. High intensity should be a breeze. It should not be like, oh, am I gonna get horde clear? And right now, horde clear is a struggle, which you guys have seen. If there's no perk, if there's no guy that can handle all that kind of stuff, you know, it's pretty bad. And the veteran is not designed for horde clear. The veteran was never made for that. So what are we supposed to do? Just sit there and accept our twisted fate? And even when it comes to special clear, people aren't using thunderhammers. Like, I should be seeing every veteran only be using a thunderhammer because guess what? If you're not gonna do the job of horde clear, you should have a thunderhammer for immediate special kills. I should never have a mutant come and crash into me. You should crash into the mutant. But when you have stamina and stamina regen curios, what do you miss out on? That's the problem though. You specifically need those. And you miss out on health, and if things go badly for you, you still die. You see? So even then, right? The tac axe can do well, but it's nothing like what it was before. You know? And that is a problem. Very big problem. Again, this is why I'm saying it shouldn't be a problem. And to be fair, the combat axe is not a bad. It's not bad with horde clear. It's just the fact that why am I, as the veteran, doing that? My job is to stand at a location like this and start sniping. Your job, or rather the job of the team, should be to facilitate that. They should be facilitating it so that I do not have to move from my sniping location and I can very easily kill all targets. That's what I should be doing, but unfortunately, that is not the case.
Stay back.
Grenade bombs and throwing!
Pound eliminated. Copy that.
Horde clear, Psycher. Purgatus Psycher is the best at Horde clear. The Purgatus Psycher is the ideal Horde clear machine. You have the best of the best, let me tell you that. You have there is nobody that competes with Purg Psycher when it comes to Horde clear. But here's the issue, why are these people panicking? You see, this is where division of role is important. See, we have a Psyker with a trauma staff, right? There should be nobody in melee range of me. Alright, if I'm sitting there, if the veteran is sitting there shooting, and this is, you know, a lot of people said, oh, well, veterans are supposed to kite. The problem is your team is made up of goobers most of the time. You know, not saying these guys are goobers, but this is low intensity. In low intensity, I should have nobody near me at all times. I should be able to just sit here doing this, and nobody should be able to touch me at all. Okay, but unfortunately, the case is that everybody's touching me. Alright? Nobody's respecting my personal space. And that is a problem. I need every single freaking melee character to be pushing everything away from me. Your veteran should be untouched, literally, by anything in melee range. If you cannot do that, then don't play a melee character. Go play a veteran and just don't be bad at the game. Because you're literally hampering everyone's progress by playing a melee character and failing to keep everything away from your range. If, like I said, if there's even one thing touching your range character, then you have already failed. And you are in need of serious reassessment. Like, if you're wasting your time, like, I don't know, did you see that guy, like, trying to move his aimer across the ground? No. If you're gonna play a trauma psycho, right, you should never need to move your thing across the ground. It should be instant aim, fire, aim, fire, aim, fire. This is where practice comes in. If you cannot do that, then don't play that weapon. There are better weapons in the game that would help you do your job easier. Like, nobody's holding a gun to your head and forcing you to use that weapon, you see? A lot of people are just playing for kills, unfortunately, and that is a sad thing.
Hey, sounds like me.
Which they shouldn't be.
Them all.
Strike where it is weakest!
Kills.
Beware! A hound!
Play for bills.
Here comes the Horde. So, usually my role is to just take care of the back line. These guys should be going up front. And Psycher is always mid. Also, they're supposed to be the ones tagging everything for me. They need to tag everything so that I know exactly where every target is. Because there's fire going on, I can't see shit. And if I can't see shit, I cannot snipe shit. So, please, dear God, make your veteran's job easy. Bind your tag to primary fire. Anyone who doesn't do that is not Damnation ready. Or, if you have your own method of tagging, that's totally fine, but make sure you tag. As soon as you are in melee combat, everything should be red in color and visible to your veteran, or Psycher. Because these two are the classes that are specifically dealing with specials and elites. We need to be able to see. So this is huge advice for anyone, especially in solo queue, right? Many people do not follow this advice, and it's unfortunate because that's one of the best ways to get through solo queue. For example, if there's a sniper on that, you know, somebody should tag that and immediately I will be able to kill it. In this particular case, I tagged it, somebody else killed it. A bit weird, but whatever. Normally it's the opposite way around, but whatever.
Station.
Yep. Like I said, that's the problem. If your veteran is your veteran is effectively always going to be your ranged sniper. Your veteran should not be playing as anything else. And if they're playing as that role, then you need to facilitate that. Meaning, if you're the melee, please swing tag everything.
Moro's memories are so thick with
Indeed,
grief. They're
people in
oppressive
pubs
to even
don't tag, and
overhear.
yet
The dead
a lot
never
of people have
leave
told me
us.
don't give
Our
advice that you need to tag primary fire because there'll be too much tagging. I used to think that way. Until I realized that it is the most lacking thing in these types of games.
Game.
Yep. How dare you read my mind, shoot. Oh, wow.
Intelligence couldn't save you from betrayal, Ogrin. It's overrated.
Hey. Ray Gunner, don't even try. Okay?
Your days are numbered, Buster!
Ammo! Broadway is down! Sever the head, the body dies. I am one with the wall!
How they try to hide!
Please. Don't even try. Okay. Clear. Again, this is something that any veteran should be able to do, assuming that they're competent. No, you don't need to tag. You need to just tag whatever you're shooting at, because in melee hordes, right, the value of that is in melee hordes. Don't worry about what you need to kill or anything like that. That is the way of thinking that actually does not work in pickup groups. What you need to focus on is that if I tag everything, right, you don't need to say I need help with this. Whatever you're swinging your melee weapon at, right, it'll allow you to tag behind hordes. It'll allow you to tag anything in your vicinity. And it doesn't necessarily mean what you're killing. However, you can also benefit from it in that if you tag a sniper, he's easier for you to see. You can headshot him. Alright, and especially a lot of these weapons do rely on headshots, i.e. the Lasgun. So always, I tell people, look, if you haven't tried it before, try it. You will feel the difference in your games. You will absolutely feel the difference in your games. Oh, recognized in game. I guess it's time to use this. Oh, wrong one. Whoops. Oh well. I'll do the recognizing game later.
Eliminating targets.
Now this is one of the rare cases where we have somebody else engaging in melee, right? Okay. So in this case, I function as mostly Horde clear. Mostly. If there's nobody else threatening him in melee, I will do the job. Hey. Yes, go Ogren. Oh. Good boy. Dropped a medipack. There we go. So, well, this is low intensity. If it was high intensity, like, I wish teams function like that. Anyway, where's my recognized in game? There it is. Recognized in game. Woo! Grenades are always great for Horde clear. They really are. Enjoy, Hankit. No, this is low intensity, Sabingu. It's low intensity is very easy. Low intensity is too easy. It's the high intensity that I'm trying to compete on and also show people that, you know, it'll work really well. But I'll tell you one thing, guys. It is unfortunate that like I said, people currently struggling with Horde clear. It's not at that level where they can do it. But if done correctly, you know, your veteran should be able to clear very easily. And that is kind of the thing. I just got a new Devil Claw. Is it any good? Oh no, it's trash. Well, time to send that out. Sunder? No. Only Power Cycler does. And well, Brutal Momentum and Power Cycler, these two will do that. But the Sunder does not. As far as I know, Sunder just increases your rending. Rending has nothing to do with being able to cleave through, unfortunately, as much as I would want to. Doesn't. Shadly, badly, madly, deadly, doodly, boodly. Okay, Devil Claw. Dövakin, Alexander Svarin. Vandai, Vogul, Feragasvar. Shit. Should I buy this one and just surrender it? I think I will. Just in case. Just in case. I do like to have certain blessings that I don't have yet. Where is it? The new one? Yes. Earned. But yeah, Damnation is easy. That's kind of the thing. Damnation is easy, or rather, it's supposed to be easy. What makes it hard is the simple fact that players, unfortunately, they don't seem to really understand that Horde clear is too important. Horde clear is everything, and without it, you are nothing. So you do need Horde clear. And play with a bit of the power sword. I want to just give myself a little bit of a difference test. Solo into Damnation again. But I am so disappointed with the high intensity stuff because it's just, yeah, high intensity shock troopers are the only truly difficult ones, but like I said, it's just players having issues with Horde clear is the biggest nonsense ever. They shouldn't. Like I said, right now, you know, it should be a situation whereby it should be easy for everybody to just do their job, but I think the nerfs really expose that a lot of people are not at that, you know, efficient level. Oh, we've got Hayden here. Okay, easy.
Has to be something different about this manufactorum.
You're heading for supply
Okay.
It's just about the far
Definitely gonna record this one.
smelter complex.
Okay. Now then. High intensity shock troop gauntlet. Let's go make this a reality.
Sever the head, the body dies.
Damn it. Hey, what's going on? Is this Adeptus Sororitas trying to give advice? Really? What do you think we were doing?
Watch, learn, repeat. Got it?
If you go down, you have no right to give advice, especially not to Hayden. Like, are you for real? Like, bro, you're a Zealot too. Where were your grenades, bitch? Again. Oh, come on. Why is this Ogryn backing off? I'm...
I will repay this priest. Disloyalty shall bring retribution. A guided hand this day.
I really can't say the things I wanna... I know, right? I really can't say the things I want to say to this person. Like, bro, if you're gonna give any advice, right? You should not be dead. If you're gonna give any advice to anyone, don't be dead. Yep, Sandpaper rough start because Adeptus Sororitas can't play the fucking game. I know. It's done like that in purpose, Colton. But I will usually tell you guys what they're saying. I don't normally show it. Also for stream reasons, but anyway. Hayden literally clutching against everything. Oh, there we go. Oh.
Duty done, soldier. Rest now.
Whatever the spiritual failings of the cult mechanicus, they have extended the techniques' years considerably.
At least she beat on strength.
Okay, we got Growler now.
Like others of our kind.
There's Hayden.
She'll doubtless outlive us all.
Hayden's there.
One shot, one kill. Stop us dead. Foxwalker! Weapons ready! Build up! Never fear!
So let's watch Adeptus Sororitas play, okay? Okay, because assuming that this goes the way it's supposed to, right? I should be able to freely shoot, and there should be no hordes on me. Am I capable of freely shooting? Nope. Big fucking horde on me. Horde clear, please, ladies and gents. If you have a veteran that can shoot, your veteran should not be threatened by anything in melee if you are a Zealot or if you are an Ogren. Your duty is to ensure that nothing is touching me in melee. I may as well play Camo Expert at this rate because I am very, very pissed. Like, there's no point in drawing range fire for these guys because they don't seem to understand the concept of, hey, you need to do your job. You have to do your job and I have to do mine. Okay, I cannot do my job if I am threatened constantly in melee. So wouldst thou mind?
Shot on target. Big and dead.
Hey. Growler? Why is that Crusher not dead? If you do not bring a Thunderhammer to deal with this kind of thing, what the fuck? If you want your specials dead, alright, where's your Thunderhammer? No, it's because, okay, number one, right? The weak link is... No. Okay, so two things, Neri. Thunderhammer is not great horde clear, but it's great CC, right? And assuming you're using it correctly with the heavy attacks, it's very, very good actually at that. The other thing is that if you don't bring Thunderhammer, that's also okay. I don't mind. But the thing is that you need to bring the Flamer then. Because your two weapons are either or. The two weapons are either or. Okay? So if you're bringing Thunderhammer, Flamer. You need to bring the Flamer and use your F to actually burn your enemies out. This is very important. So you use the Thunderhammer. I haven't finished speaking yet, have I? Use the Thunderhammer to swing the Horde back, and then you bring out your Flamer and burn the Horde. Thunderhammer was originally designed right from the beginning as a anti special, weapon, which it's supposed to be used for. And unfortunately, people don't use it. So okay, you don't want to bring the Thunder Hammer, that's okay. Where's your heavy sword? Heavy sword is perfect for trash mob clear, in which case you can bring a bolter for anti-special. If you don't coordinate and bring both at the same time, right? You don't have both factors in your loadout, you're asking for it. If you bring a knife, all right? Okay, you're gonna use that knife for what? Well, they had better release something, Mirror, because if they don't, I'm gonna be very, very pissed. Actually, it says the new comms link is here already. I'll do a video covering it tomorrow. Here it is if you want to take a look early. Hey, Rider Heel. Knife is a very selfish tool at the moment, unfortunately. It doesn't do very much. So, heavy sword with head taker, obviously. And if you got any other perks for Great Horde Clear, please grab that. Or if you want, like, you gotta have an either or. Like I said, you got to have an either or situation. You can't have both special killing weapons. You can't have both horde clearing weapons. Doesn't work that way, because if you do that, you're gonna absolutely fail. It is unfortunately a sad state of affairs when players don't know that you need to have one of everything in either side. Like, you need to have one of both. Like, the stark contrast between low intensity, where, you know, loadouts don't even really matter, because it's easy to carry in low intensity because there aren't like super heavy hordes. Even if nobody tags anything, you'll be fine. But this is where a lot of players go wrong, unfortunately.
You can use the ventilation tunnels to reach the marketing place. Move your feet.
I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed, really. Because like I said, it is very sad that, you know, the game has come very far from where it was before. And unfortunately, you know, we are seeing players who still don't realize the basics here. Which is not where I want this game to be. I want this game to be better. You know? Good. Proper target marking is very, very important. You always need to do that. Failing to properly mark your targets will result in very, very sad situations for you and your teammates. Don't tell me anything that's in it. I'll go take a look myself later. You just enjoy the news, but I will not have any discussions on it until I do the video, because it is not effective to discuss without actually seeing the video. And without actually having gone through it, I cannot contribute anything meaningful. So you can enjoy the comms link, but please do take note that I will not discuss anything related until I've seen it myself. Because that's the only way to be sure that I can actually answer questions. So I hope you guys don't mind. It's just my professional standard. I don't wanna wrongly comment on anything or say anything that I shouldn't, you know? Now this is okay because it's low intensity, but this should never be your veteran's job. If your veteran is in the front line, there's an issue already. Just remember that. Your veteran's job is to be sniping in the back, so you need to position yourself. If you're a frontliner, you need to position yourself literally in front of everybody and consistently do one thing: take out everything. If you do not do that, it's going to be a major issue. So just remember that these are key things that are so important. We'll see, we'll see. Like I said, I will not discuss anything about it now. I'm just providing the link for you guys, but I will not facilitate any discussion on it right now because I haven't actually looked through it, so it'll be unfair to give any opinions. The thing about that, right, is that you're not supposed to worry about it. Even if you're brain bursting a special, right, in Damnation, if it gets shot, then you have to deal with that, because guess what, your brain burst, right, I'm assuming you want warp charges or something, right? Did you know that even if you charge halfway and somebody else kills it, you still get the warp charge? So never begrudge somebody shooting out your special, because the important thing is killing it ASAP. It doesn't really matter at all. You must understand that no matter what, right? As soon as you lock on something with brain burst, that's also highlighting it for your team. If somebody shoots it, that's just literally the ideal way to play Damnation, because in Damnation we have no time to wait. If the time to kill is even like 1 second shorter, it's very beneficial. So as a Psycher, right, even if I'm brain bursting something and somebody else shoots it, I'm like, okay, it's cool with me. Because there's just nothing much you can do.
Copy that. Fall back, Lord. Eliminating targets.
Any other targets? Damn, he didn't peek out. Yes, you should. If you enjoy it on Game Pass, definitely buy it on Steam. And of course, use my link if you're gonna buy it. But my honest thing is also, you should understand that this game has a long development road before it will be like at the state where it's like fully complete or something. So just be aware that you're buying it for the long term. All right. So there are still a lot of areas that do need fixing, but yes, absolutely worth buying on Steam for the player base, because there isn't anyone in Game Pass right now. Game Pass is like kind of like a free trial. Try it, get to see if you like it. You're gonna enjoy this type of game, and if you do enjoy it, then definitely get it on Steam. But just be aware that there are still a lot of areas that need fixing. Yes, that's exactly right. So if you're looking for warp charges, you will still get warp charges even if somebody else gets the kill shot on them, as long as you charge past halfway while locking on. And that has happened several times, so I usually get all that on my Psycher. But if I do need to kill it, then I do kill it. But at the end of the day, like, the most important thing is always, you have to understand that kill time is the most important thing. Nothing else matters except kill time. Kill time, kill time, kill time. That's all. Because in Damnation, you don't have time. Time is the one thing you do not have in Damnation, and it can get very, very dangerous if you if specials are left alive for too long. Okay, you're on Heresy, are you? Yeah, if you're on Heresy, then it doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, the Psycher is currently the strongest class, with the perk Psycher being the best, actually, because of how easily it deals with hordes.
Gene stealers, but Morrow survived it.
Gene stealers? A plague upon the Imperium. Morrow was in the Inquisitor's service even then.
Well, again, pacing, good pacing can only happen if your team knows what they're doing. If your team doesn't, then they're not gonna feel like SEAL Team 6. Sorry. Because it is all about whether or not your team knows their role. And also, in high intensity, this is where it becomes the most evident. No, I still haven't, Kashiwa. It will take me a long time. I don't know. It's like RNG, man. I'm either waiting for it to be in store or if I get a power sword with it. And I haven't had many successes today, so I don't think I'm gonna craft a power sword today. I'll see. I might craft one and see if I get one, but I'm not like extra hopeful or anything. If it's not high intensity in Damnation, right? Most of the time, anything goes is the rule, basically, because it doesn't really matter. You can do anything and still come out on top. If it's high intensity, that's where everybody needs to know their roles like damn near perfectly. No, you're thinking too hard, Rubber Cable. It doesn't work that way. The only thing that matters in any team is knowing your role. End of story. Your pace can be fast, slow, doesn't really matter. What matters is, does your team know their role? Because if your teammates do not know their effective role in whatever circumstance and situation, you're not going to succeed. It's all about whether your team can actually handle what's coming for them. If your team knows that, okay, for example, this guy is a sniper, which means that he is going to be shooting out, and they protect the veteran properly, or rather effectively, or they at least, you know, take on things in melee so that you don't have hordes breathing down your neck, then you can do your job, which makes everything easier. So the pace will naturally get faster if everybody does their job properly, but it will get slower if people are not doing their job properly, because if you go too slow as well, right, you end up in situations whereby swarms will come for you and you're not able to make progress, because when it comes to high intensity, things will get hairy very fast if you do not kill fast enough. You need to kill at the highest speed possible. Yep, kill time is all that really matters. You have to kill as fast as possible. Nothing should be on screen for too long, because you risk getting overwhelmed. So always remember that. This is why perk psychers are literally invaluable right now. Because the perk Psycher can just literally slap the living shit out of the enemy, and then the special killers can just kill the specials while the Horde just burns to death. You know? Okay, see you, Truff. This Zealot brought a flamer in, which is the correct way.
Engaging focus fire.
Like I said, it's okay if people don't want to use the flamer. I don't mind. It's just that if you don't want to use the flamer, you need to have horde clear. You need to have something that can clear the hordes effectively.
Think we scared them off? Shame. Magic High Station!
There are plenty of Psycher guides and builds on my channel. Just search. There's one for the Surge perk. Just search. It's there. I always have the updated Psycher guide because I am the Psycher king. You never need to ask for a guide because I guarantee you I always have it. There is no one else that beats me on that. So anytime there's a Psycher change, I'll be the first one to have a guide for it. Because that's my main class. Veteran is my subclass, basically. I'm a Psycher main. So the veteran builds always come out a lot slower if I decide to do them. But for some reason, they're also not popular anyway. Maybe because I'm not a veteran main.
down.
No problem. Enjoy.
Only way is down. One shot, one kill.
Yep. You always need breathing room to do your role. In which case, for me, right, I always go for the fastest possible kills. Like sometimes if I know I can't get a immediate headshot, I'll just go for a quick body shot. Unless somebody body blocks me like so, but most of the time it's okay. You also got to be very aware of team positioning because sometimes your team will move on. And if you're stuck up there and your team has moved on, very, very bad idea. Well, they think it's about half as complicated as Psycher, and yet a lot of them have been very terrible vets. So I think it's that people look it up less, but then don't realize how badly they aren't ready for it, you know? Because I have not seen a lot of good veterans lately. A lot of them don't actually know their role and are incapable of completing it.
We shall drive them from cover.
It's not easy to play a good veteran because you have to think. You genuinely have to think hard. I mean, same with Psycher. I guess that's why I gel with both classes because I love them. I love the way they make me think. I can't just spam my fire at the enemy, even if it may look like that sometimes, you know?
I thought you liked killing.
Bolters and plasmas are weak though, because to be fair, right, they're very ammo hungry. So if you get somebody else on your team that uses ammo,
Wouldst thou join
you
me
have
in
an issue.
prayer, sinners?
Sorry. Busy.
Heavy pack.
Come on, blue boy.
Heavy pack.
You got a free slot, mate. You don't want to take the medipack? This guy not paying attention. You slacking off, mate. Slacking off. Don't ever slack off. Yeah, but if you're taking them just to shoot past your body blockers instead of actually worrying about efficiency, then you've got a problem. Remember, efficiency is the most important thing. That's all that matters in the game. Oh.
Medicaid. I need Medicaid. All right, to fight
I
again.
don't need everybody here. Just take them on first. Fine. I'll do work with it. Uh-oh. Like even in low intensity, right? There's no chance of failure usually. Low intensity is okay. It's the high intensity that people have the problem with. Yeah, go for it, Colton. just rule of law, right? If you're at a person's stream, never mention that you intend to start a channel or things like that. It's usually considered like disrespectful to the individual, but yeah, I mean, if you want to do it, go ahead. But just do follow the streamer etiquette as well, because if like it can be seen as like trying to self-promote, like say, hey, I'm gonna be doing this, you know, keep an eye on me. You know, it's like trying to farm subscribers beforehand, which you never really want tagged along with your reputation. So even if you're just doing it for fun, right? If you're at any public venue whereby it's not for the express purpose of self-promotion, try not to express anything like that. Like I've told other YouTubers that you can't do that, because what it does is that it immediately tells everybody that you're the guy that's like, you know, either trying to rub shoulders with a particular streamer just so that you get noticed as well, or things like that. And a lot of people will think like that. So try to avoid doing that. Like if you are thinking of starting up, it's totally cool. You know, I'm all for it, go for it. But just try not to mention that when you're at a stream. It's considered bad etiquette. Okay. For once, Damnation completed. Can actually use this now. Okay, what shitty piece of gear did I get? Well, that's gone. Anything here? Nope. Sad. What do I have in terms of money and... I guess I could roll a power sword. Let's try. Yes, yes. In general, unless the host invites it. Unless the host invites you to do that. But most streamers, like, usually won't do that unless they're running some kind of scam. Because I do know a lot of them will say, like, yeah, do it. And then they'll ask you, like, oh, well, if you don't donate, then, you know, we're going to remove you from the server or whatever. For me, I just keep it simple. I build up myself and I just, you know, do my own thing my own way. And that's why I adhere to the standard rules as well. Just tell people, look, you know, you want to do it, go for it, you know, cheering for you. But just make sure you don't, you know, break any of the rules and we're all good. Oh, that was a shitty sword. Come on. We can do better. I need something better than the 60s. A lot of people do on Twitch. Like, in fact, that's how a lot of people get big on Twitch. They get their partnership solely off the fact that they are part of those, like, host circles. But I don't do that because all it ends up being is, like, this whole drama thing. Whereby... you know, who's backing who's doing this. Nah, man. I just made my channel and just off I go. I just do my thing. Oh, man. Bad rolls after bad rolls tonight. Ooh, finesse 60. No, no, no. Look at my... Oh, cleave targets low. Look at how many ordo dockets I'm spending tonight. It's cray. The rolls are dog shit. Nope. So remember, you can go bankrupt. You can go bankrupt. Just doing this. Nope. I'm starting to think they really should have a limit. For Brunts, it should not be anything under 350. For you guys to get the best possible stuff. I just want to see how long it'll take me to actually get something good. Might actually run out of dockets. Let's gamble. Finesse too low. It must not be under 70. Getting the right stats is so hard. Okay, this is acceptable. Yep, and that's the big problem. That's the big problem. Ridiculous layers of RNG. Which should not exist. Which should not exist. Okay, I'm gonna keep that one and ditch the rest. Yep. This is what everybody's been talking about, and I think it's why people are salty. Because they realize how annoying it is to actually have to go through all this. And then, even after that, even after you bankrupt yourself on the dockets, then what's gonna happen? Then what's gonna happen? You know? Oh, I'm deleting everything other than that one that I got. Because none of them are worth my time. It's not healthy for this game to have this many layers of RNG because I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm gonna tell you straight up. This is not good. This is no good at all. We'll start with this one. Yep. I mean, it can cost you any amount. That's the bad thing. And there's no cap on it. So that is a system they need to look at because, hey, and look, a level 2 perk. Slaughterer 2. Wow. Supercharge 4. Okay. So I'm gonna throw that away immediately. Okay, we're gonna roll another one. This 480 power sword? Nope. Equip this one now.
Let us see what can be done.
Earn blessings, supercharge 4, but not power cycler, of course.
It is done.
Not power cycler.
The machine god is most generous. Interesting. It is done.
I am attempting to, actually. Ah, Slaughter 3 and Brutal Momentum 3. I'm going to earn this one too, because I don't need Brutal Momentum 3. Failure. Anyway, back to the axe.
You bear holy weapons. Wield them in the Omnissiah's cause.
Earn Brutal 3. Come, gimme. Good. Proud of you, Hankit. That just means that they were very skilled, though. And here I am praying that I get somebody of equal skill level on mine. Okay. Now, I need to go earn more materials, so back to the axe and Lasgun. Allow me to do my ad break now so that you guys don't have to suffer later. And then we'll carry on. We will carry on. Okay. Okay, let's do this. No sense in wasting time. And while we wait, anything else in the bingo card that we can fill so far? This one definitely, because we did something. We did a gacha session. Recognized in game, yes. Ogren body block did happen as well. The closest is if I give a viewer the thumb for some reason. But that'll have to be earned. Ah, high intensity shock trooper gauntlet. Empty lobby! Well, we know what's happening. Empty lobby? No teammates is now fulfilled. Hey, Kashiwa. Interesting. They did, Jaguan. It's what happens with a lot of games, and I do understand that. But I think that it shows that they lack confidence in their main gameplay loop. If they lack confidence in their main gameplay loop, you know, it's not a very good situation. Your gameplay, if they know that their gameplay loop is good, right? They know that people will stick around. which is kind of saddening, you know, because their gameplay loop is good, and I think that they should at the very least, you know, understand that, hey, our stuff is good. It's an unhealthy way because people are dropping off. People are coming back, but people are also dropping off, you know? That's how I felt when I played it as well, Infrared. I didn't play it for long. I played it mostly to finish the story with my girl, but that was about it. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. My good homie, old Mr. Cream Puff, bought the game for me. It was a great time. Me and my girl played. We were gonna get the season pass, but then we realized it was kind of dog shit. The game didn't really have a lot going for it, and I don't know, do people even still play it? But it's a Gearbox looter shooter. It's a simple looter shooter. I expected it to catch on more than it did, but it did not. So I was quite disappointed.
Get you some payback.
Me and Kashiwa going high intensity shock trooper. Oh, but slow. Oh, we got orcs. Okay.
On your feet, soldier. Make it fast. I've debts to pay. Copy that. Shot in line.
Orcs the Psycher. I'm gonna trust his flames. Nice work, Mr. Kashiwa. Okay. Oh, we have Dickot as well. Dickot's pretty good.
Kill shots ready.
Yes, we're all very impressed.
HL1866 D16 and in such lamentable condition.
One shot, one kill. Worse is coming for sure. Treffer kill.
Reaper, would you mind? Yep. Me too, Jaguan. I'm really hoping that they add something to it, but I'm also being very conservative on it, because I know that they may not. Omnidon, in case you didn't know, I do not stream Dauntless anymore. However, if you're looking for Dauntless content, head to my sub channel. I mentioned this in my last Dauntless video on this channel, so you can look out for that.
Surprise coming in.
The reason why I moved away from Dauntless content, plain and simple, in case you didn't know, is because number one, the racism is still there. Okay. The creators that create for Dauntless, you'll notice, are, other than myself, all Caucasian. And the ongoing racism against Asians is still present, which is very sad to see. The devs have done nothing about it, and of course the devs have continued to not give any real updates to the player base at all. You can actually see that they have not concentrated on updates at all. They seem instead to be focusing solely on, you know, just keeping the game alive as a bit of a cash cow for those of you that are sucked into still playing it. So anyone still giving them money is foolish and wasting their time. So if you still like it, I still do make content, just the builds for the people, but I'm no longer actively streaming the game. I don't care about the game, I don't care about the devs, and except for my fans, I don't much care about the creator community as well. They are all horrifying people. I mean, from the view-botting Mr. Fails to Caleb Farta, who steals all my old content, claims it as his own, just because he's so desperate to get a YouTube partnership. It's sad. It's sad. I'm very glad to have moved away from it for a long time. And as you know, I'm partnered with several other games instead, so yeah.
You're carrying a lot of weight.
If I can, every time I can avoid Dauntless, I avoid Dauntless. Because it is, I do not want to work with trash devs, plain and simple. I only work with devs that do well. Oh, for God's sake. Ugh.
Lord Sir Darius Milk von Melkenham the Third.
There we go. Besides, when it comes to video games, right, many companies these days have creator programs, and they're all far superior to Dauntless's creator program. I've seen how they've been run, and honestly, it's good stuff. That's why I'm excited about all my partnerships this year. I'm probably gonna have 4 under my belt, actually. If I think about it, it's probably gonna hit 4. Well, it can't be helped because the team has 4 veterans. No, sorry. The team has 4 range classes, so we don't have much of a choice. But although we don't really have a lot of Horde clear, we are doing fairly well overall. We actually do have Horde clear, by the way. Orcs is the Horde clear. Because he's the gun psycher. So, realistically speaking, he is our best Horde clear. This team is actually the best functioning team. Oh, Unwavering Focus. I only use Camo Expert because the old build used to use it. But Unwavering Focus is a far better choice now. Especially with the recent changes in the game. You need to draw as much fire as possible. The only time I use Camo Expert is with a fully coordinated team that understands that I am using it for a specific purpose, i.e. to snipe while you guys do the rest. If the team does not understand that, then I do not use it.
Focus fire. Aye. Engaging focus fire. Copy that. Kill.
Oh my god! The sheer number of snipers, that's crazy. Dude, that was a fucking sniper nest, bro. Okay, they've got this. I'm gonna very quickly heal. Thank god, that's one left. Woo! Did y'all see that sniper nest? Thank fuck they cleared it.
With the unit.
Got it. Woo. Woo. That was some fucked up shit, bro.
Confirmed. Copy that. Red corner.
Oh, we gotta rescue Kashiwa.
Got a good feeling about this shot.
You want this, yeah? Come get it!
This is how it's done.
Damn. Yep. Basic vet is the most important thing, bro.
When it comes to demons, I discount nothing.
Sir!
Proceed through hard block HR 1866.
The difference between a team that actually knows what the fuck they're doing versus a team that doesn't, night and day. Night and day.
Sever the head, the body dies.
Go there!
Hop out.
The galaxy's sliding into hell. It'll take discipline and cold steel to change that.
Optimistic as ever. This way.
Eliminated.
Got him.
Affirmative. Right fire. Confirmed. Red runner.
Okay, we all good? We all good. No problem, Jiguan. This team is pretty solid, yeah.
This one's for Kadia. Eliminated. First dead. Sniper.
This is one of those teams where as soon as something gets on screen, it's dead.
Affirmative. I don't need you to point out my skill, witch.
Like what we have here is a team of actual players sticking together and doing decently. Sure, it's slower, but hey, it'll work.
Confirmed. You're tougher than this. Copy that.
This way.
Demon host. Go there. Confirmed. Go there.
You are gone from Darkness. What are we all platoons up to? Let's sing about the yard.
Copy that.
And there's always someone else to blame. But it's worse down here.
This way.
Need to get to better ground immediately. Do not shoot, do not shoot. Come here, come here.
Affirmative. Copy that. Neutralize the Ranger. Watch, learn, repeat. Got it? Try the area.
Lol.
Not much of that anymore. Confirmed? Eliminating target.
Hey, hey, hey.
We've got a Horde.
Look at that Doge running around. Nothing wrong with the M1A. May not be the greatest choice, but it's still a choice. Phew, that quick scope. Woo. Yeah, that's the way, man.
Indeed, they are rather single-minded.
Like, this is legit the best example of how to play the game. No zealots going ham, just... Just one Psycher. And 3 vets doing their thing. Love it. No. Thunderhammer is always paired with Flamer because Thunderhammer doesn't have Horde clear. If you want to take Bolter, you must have a Bolter. You must have a Horde clear option. Sorry, if you want to take Bolter, you must have a... Yeah, you must have a Horde clear option for your melee. So you can try it with the Heavy Sword. There are several other things, but it depends on what you want to do because Bolter is designed for special killing. But right now, Zealots just don't even feel viable. Like, this is high intensity Shock Trooper Gauntlet. The only reason it's even feeling semi-decent, like we've barely lost health, is because there's 3 veterans and 1 Psycher. Basically all ranged DPS. And all the veterans are like... I've played with Dictot, I've played with... well, I haven't played with Kashiwa actually, but Kashiwa's very good. Every single one of the veterans I'm seeing to like in this party are like we can aim type veterans. Like, they can literally snipe and shit, so I can seriously respect that. Oop. Things get on screen, they die. We have 1 Bolter vet, 1 Hellbore Lasgun vet, and a Gun Psycher, which is actually working out superbly well. Like, legit, this is pretty damn good. Not even gonna lie.
Into the immaterial rest falling into the helm of death, and one such a maddening place for non-combatants.
Visiting demon lad.
Take it back down.
Inbound.
Killed.
Yeah, the Zealot is so underpowered right now. I'm so annoyed because Zealots are the best Horde clear. Then what are we supposed to do now? I mean, Ogryns are the greatest CC, but now Ogryns are far better Horde clear, far better melee DPS damage. What the fuck is the Zealot supposed to do? Because look, whatever like anybody could do, like the Gun Psycher can do better. And my grenades can take care of all the bleeds and stuff, so where's the issue? See, what role is left? What role is left? If you're playing a Grenadier Lasgun veteran, you know, what role is... Answer me that question. What role is really left for the Zealot, man? Like, Gun Psycher burns out everything and can do that every 30 seconds. And it's a guaranteed kill for Horde, trash Hordes in Damnation. Damnation. Your Flamer costs you ammo for less effect. Theirs is free. It's not fair. It's not fair to the Zealot players who have spent their time working on a character and they're like, nah, you know, this one weapon makes you overpowered. Let's nerf it into the ground so that you don't really have efficient options. Oh, because it needs to be balanced around a hidden ability on your combat ability which you can use every 30 seconds, you know? It doesn't make sense! Who balanced that? Because I don't think it was a good decision. You know, I'm saying this as a partner. I love Fat Shark, but who made that decision? Is everyone else feeling the same? Because I think most of you are. You know, it's not fair. It's really not. It's genuinely unfair to players who spent their time to work on their characters, because I'm sure they had a lot of love for the veterans. For the Zealots, in the same way that I have a lot of love for my Psycher. I would never have wanted my Psycher to be, you know, thought of as ineffective or, you know, subpar. But quite frankly, every Damnation run with a Zealot has been a fail. Except for Hayden, but Hayden's not here, is he? Neither is Google, was my idea. So instead, all the runs with the veterans and the Psychers is working. Yeah, absolutely, Colton. You're 100% right, because that's the problem right now. What the issue right now is that the Zealots are just not in any position whatsoever. They're in the worst position of their existence ever. Because we can do so much. We can genuinely do a fuck ton. That's our strength. Oh, Beast and Nurgle? No problem. Guess what? I have a fucking Lasgun that can shoot you in the back. Oh, something else wants to assault me while Beast of Nurgle's attacking us. No problem. I got you, bro. Hey, where you going, Beast of Nurgle? Hey, where you going? This is high intensity shock trooper. No Zealots. It's so much more optimal that I am legit angry on behalf of Zealots. And I haven't run out of ammo because I'm using the Lasgun. No Zealot is eating my ammunition. No, everybody's just efficient. Yeah, dude, like, it's so fucking sad. Because the veterans are strong, naturally. Our nerf did not matter too much because, okay, fine. We can still do some things. You know, our main source of strength was not nerfed. The Zealot's main source of strength was nerfed. And, you know, as much as they... Oh, shit. I can't throw a grenade through that, can I?
Eliminating targets.
We are in goofy times, my dude. Agreed. And like I said, I'm annoyed by it. Well, I'm happy for your friend. But whatever damage he's dealing, I don't see the Zealots doing it. So again, it doesn't matter what one top 1% player does. The game didn't change for the top 1%, it's for the average players. And unfortunately, four average veterans are in a far better situation than what we have right now. LOL.
Shot on target. readied.
Big beauty down! Kill the Tox Flamer!
Looking for a score.
And the gun Psycher is literally taking out 95% of like the specials that we cannot see. This is crazy. Like, this is the easiest game I've had all night. Yep. Kashiwa, do you need ammo? Okay, he doesn't. I guess I'll go back for it. Just grab it.
Enemy in cover! Burn them out!
Headhunting.
This is how it's done.
Oh crap. Slid. Boy, don't even try and fucking run, bro. And when people tag stuff, oh whoop-de-doo, I can actually see my targets, so they're dead.
Surprise coming in.
Surprising how that works, huh? Got him. Look, I hope they balance it out, man. Because it is not a good situation right now.
Still bombs the only quality you require from a comrade, because the Homo sapiens minimus have few other redeeming features.
Leaving Sewer-Ash, the lot of them. Good things, man. Times you can count on.
I'd rather you stabbed me in the face than the back.
Yeah, it's on PC only. It will come to Xbox, but I don't know when. That's the only issue. I don't know when. But yeah, it is pretty good right now, YT. And if you want to buy it, use my link. I don't get anything from it, FYI. Just that, you know, it helps them track sales. Yeah, I'm hoping it comes to console, but even then, I'm not sure if it will receive crossplay. So that's another thing to be concerned about, I guess. I don't know if it will receive crossplay. I hope it does.
Hard to believe there were ever any enforcers around here.
Enforcers? Not worth the effort.
Neri is definitely doing that, JV, but thank you very much for watching me annihilate heretics while, you know, working the day job. I love these guys. I want to play with Kashiwa 24/7. Kashiwa's so good. I have rarely seen a veteran on this level. Oh, and then Dickot. And Orcs is a really good gun psycho. I'm really respecting this guy, man.
Sanctioned Raptor's target is to be...
Engaging focus fire.
Uh-oh. I was getting up. I will do my thing. Oh. Oh, Kashiwa doing very well. Good work on the boss. Haha. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. Ooh. Dude, keep in mind, this is high intensity shock trooper gauntlet, okay? Easier than a low intensity, dude. Bro. I'm a veteran. This is the most impressive. Dude, do you know how many times we failed high intensity with like zealots on the team? And then here we are with just 3 veterans and a gun psycher, easy peasy. I respect that. I 100% respect that. This is the proper way to play this game. Dude, Kashiwa's playing cross region, bro. He stream sniped this. That's epic. You know, I gotta say, the difference is night and day. Now, we must, okay, unleash one thing. Damnation completed, ladies and gents. Damnation fucking completed. I'm just so saddened that this is so sad though. Like, we have a class that is actually practically useless right now, except for the very top tier. That is not fair. And that will never be fair. It is not right. We cannot have this. Okay? It's not the right thing to do. It's not the right thing to have. We need better. I need to see better. For real. You did very well, Kashiwa. I respect your aim as a veteran. As a fellow veteran player, okay, I respect your aim. You know what? Kashiwa, you deserve the thumb of glory. Have the thumb. No. You carried your own. You did well. I very rarely, like, I don't give praise willy-nilly, but not only were you playing perfectly, number one, you literally sat with the team, you did your job, and the Hellbore Lasgun is one of the toughest Lasguns to actually play well. Yet you played it just as well as I was using my Cantrail. Now the Cantrail is easy mode because my aim is, I have a hollow sight. You don't. So I can respect any veteran that can snipe with the Hellbore Lasgun. You did very well. That was absolutely amazing, and we have hit bingo because that was a thumb well deserved. I know, Corey, and now? And now? The Zealot's the burden. If the Zealot is not Google or Hayden, I roll my eyes straight away. I'm like, yep, we're fucked. No. Don't need them. Veteran grenades are better because of the bleed. It kills the Horde more. Right now, the biggest problem, Young, is the Horde clear. That's the issue. That's the issue. Veterans regenerate their grenades, plus we just yeet the grenade. Boom, done. The Horde will bleed out. And as you saw in that run, it was just so much better with the gun psycher handling the Horde clear. Because the Zealot, what can the Zealot do that a gun psycher cannot do? Or that a Perg psycher cannot do? The Perg and the gun psychers are so much stronger. It's crazy because the gun Psycher has basically free 30 seconds wipe out everything. Yeah, like I said, Corey, on my server, it's Hayden and Google was my idea. These are the only 2 Zealots so far that have actually performed well. Victoria Saltspire is also pretty good, but sometimes they do tend to go rogue. I haven't seen them in a while, though. But yeah, hey, dude, Purg is so fucking insane. Like, I don't know. Right now, the biggest trouble for teams is the Horde clear. Because of the way that they've changed the game, Horde clear is what has suffered a lot. Yep, they do it all, Colton, and that's kind of the thing. With 3 veterans around, and one of the veterans was a bolter, he just opens up the auger and I can headshot it. And the other one was Hellbore, so you know that that's also going to deal massive damage. With Wildfire, it's a dream. It really is. So, you know, it's like it feels to me like the Zealot is sort of losing their place. Exactly, Yuri. That's the big problem. Some Zealots tend to save their grenades for Darktide too. It's like they're waiting for the DLC to drop before they ever drop a grenade. Like, bro, come on, man. Like, work with us here. But again, I can understand because you don't know when you'll need the grenade. So sometimes there's a need to save it. But for the veteran, it's different. We just yeet our grenades. We just yeet our grenades out. We just go because we're going to get them back anyway. We don't care. But honestly, I am saddened. I am saddened. I would replace the Zealot with Ogren. Well, I guess unless it was Hayden. Technically Hankit with a Cantrail shotgun, I'd also accept that. But unless it's Hayden, Google, or Hankit, I am not very keen on having a Zealot as my front line. I'd rather the Ogren. I'd replace it with an Ogren. Another vet depends. If you push another, you see, vet for shooter, vet for specials, right, is very good. Then you have a perk Psycher for hordes, right? But if you have a third vet, it's a bit overdone because you can risk getting overwhelmed unless the veterans all like top tier. I'm still high on that last mission, bros, because that was literally, Dickot is one of the best vets that I've seen as well. He is very, very good. His aim is actually better than mine, I think, or at least from what I've seen. A lot of others I don't really respect. Yeah, two vets definitely. I think that's what they should do, Kasahi, and it was before. But now the Zealot cannot YOLO because the Flamer that was the crutch for YOLO is no longer there. So I think unless the Zealots are very, very good, it's hard for them to come on in. The problem is that not a lot of Zealots these days are using Thunderhammer because they're no longer confident with the Flamer, so they end up with weird-ass loadouts like Thunderhammer plus Bolter. So they have absolutely no contribution to Horde clear, which is not good. Then the veteran has to go ineffective, like a shooter veteran has to go ineffective and go Axe, which means that the whole team is not meshing. Currently, like, it just feels like the whole team cannot mesh well with a Zealot unless that one single Zealot is like a top-tier Zealot, you know? Because when we had two veterans, like, it was just everything was dead. You know, Dickot was destroying the Bulwark, Specials, Ogrins, no problem. Open up the shield. Me and Kashiwa were just taking out every single shooter, Drag Gunner, Shotter. Things came on screen and died instantly. Poxbursters, who needs to push the Poxburster? We shot all of them. We just, hey, Poxburster, bang, 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 it's dead. You know, this is the key difference right now that we don't have because they nerfed not only the damage on the Flamer, don't forget, they nerfed the damage on the Flamer, but they nerfed the stagger. So in the past, guess what? You could flame Poxbursters to death. Now you can't. Because, Corey, I think players don't know how to adapt. So far, the only one that I've seen adapting to the Cantrail is Hankit. And I'm gonna admit, as much shit as I give him for being a Cantrail shotgun Zealot, it works. It works. That's kind of the problem, Young, because previously, right, the Thunderhammer Zealots, they had everything. They had the Flamer to murk everything, then, oh, Muty came in, Thunderhammer out, bang, dead. You know? if I could make the decision, Requilary, here's the following Zealot buffs that I would drop, okay? First of all, shotguns in a Zealot hands or any shorter range weapon should get buffed. I would basically make Emperor's Executioner baseline for a Zealot. Emperor's Executioner should be baseline for Zealot. That's the first and most important buff that I would make. I would give them a new feat in place of that, right? Where it would be a defensive feat instead. Where Zealots, if they are within melee range, can reduce. If they are within melee range or hitting a target in melee, they reduce damage taken within an AoE around them. Alright, it's a bit different to the passive one. I want it to be additional on top. Meaning that as long as a Zealot has hit a target, they give like 3 seconds damage reduction in an AoE around them. It doesn't have to be a very big AoE, but maybe around 10 meters. Yeah, basically I want them to have more YOLO capacity, you know? So I would make the Emperor's Executioner baseline for them and replace it with a defensive feat. So they can choose, do they want offensive melee, meaning their melee does more damage? Or do they want a defensive perk? They can sacrifice the melee damage, but they can protect people around them. Obscurus was super janky, I totally understand that. But I would love for the Zealot to be in the role where they can feel comfortable, i.e. they should be a melee powerhouse. Why are they not melee powerhouses? Why are they not the strongest melee option? Because they're supposed to be DPS. They're not supposed to be CC or tanks. Leave that to the Ogryn, that's fine. But the Zealot right now feels like a liability to the team. Because in the past, they could go YOLO and not die. Now they go YOLO, they're down, and then you've got that, whatever the fuck that person's name was. I can't even remember their punk-ass name, but they're like, oh, you should have res me with grenades. Oh, you should have gone by the backstairs and res me. Fuck you. If you can't take care of yourself, go play a fucking veteran. Because that's how I feel right now. I am disappointed with, you know, how it feels. I have no doubt that Zealot with an axe is the best melee. Zealot with the heavy sword is the best melee. But a lot of Zealots have not adapted to the role. That's the problem. You guys know it because you are strong at the game. And you guys have watched me, so you guys have seen the bad plays. You understand where things are going wrong. But the vast majority of these players, they don't. They don't come to Asian Robot streams. They go watch other streams. And I don't disrespect them for that. But in a lot of the other streams, they're watching a 4-man team coordinated. I'm playing with randoms other than when Kashiwa snipes me, but, you know, I respect him for that. That was pretty awesome. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. But I have no justification to buff those, dude. Oh, well, because if they buff those, then the Psycher gets even stronger. And right now, the Psycher is one of the strongest classes, where all of their builds are hyper effective. It's crazy. Exactly, Corey. It's sad, you know? Are these people rotating around me? Oh. Q for throne side? Sure. Where is throne side? Okay, is there throne side for Damnation? Where is it? I don't see it. Oh, I've got Enclave on Barros. No throne side though. Oh. They're using a mod to see damage, yeah. Yeah, but who cares what your toughness is? 100 toughness is the same as 200 toughness. Nobody cares. Have you watched my Psycher gameplay, Mogunshin? Because 100 toughness is all you need. You only need to buff. The only thing you need to buff is your HP. So Psychers are not made out of glass, dude. Psychers are the strongest right now. Wait till I run Psycher. All you gotta do is just wander around and be like, I am God, burning everything. Woo! Woo! Literally, that's all you do. That's all you do. I have literally just seen people incinerate everything. It's just burn, burn, burn. Hey, Scotty. Oh, you got a green name now. Sexy. Welcome, welcome. Yep, don't ever use toughness on the on the Psyker. You don't need it. You don't need it. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Oh, sad, White King. Kashiwa, you gonna snipe me again? Oh, so that was White King trying to get me to do throne side. Nah, man. Dude, Psycher is insane. Also, don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. I always appreciate the likes because it helps tell the YouTube algorithm that people enjoy my content so more people can view it. Well, Scuddy, you're one of a kind, but you're also the only person I know who can do that shit, so... Here's your thumb of glory. I can respect that. There's one spot here if somebody can random into my game. We're in Enclave and Barros, throne side right now. So those of you in Oceania, we got one spot. Who's coming? Who's coming?
Sever the head, the body dies. Copy that. This is how it's done.
I love how that one guy rolled across the ground and was like, no! No, save me! Yeah, right now you have to basically be on Steam if you want a player base.
Surprise coming in.
Oh man.
Engaging focus fire.
I'm being extra cautious here.
Shot on target. Enemy in cover. Burn them out. Torment.
Oh. I didn't know that I couldn't
Go there. Affirmative. Big
Yes, you can, but if it's a link, YouTube automatically removes it. Everyone knows about the mod, but I cannot use it, that's all. So in any case, right, if you can tell them where to find it, like wherever the website is, but you cannot post a link. You can tell them the website name though, because links are disallowed on YouTube by default. I cannot change that. There's no way to change it. This was to stop spam bots. Yeah, because none of the links are currently Fat Shark approved. So all the mods are at your own risk, basically. But like I said, you can use them at your own risk if you so choose.
Got a good feeling about this shot.
The power sword nerf didn't really hurt the veteran as much though. I will say that much, because the veteran was always all about that the veteran was always about range damage, so it didn't hurt as much. It hurt the horde clear a bit. But I guess right now the biggest thing is that the lesser horde clear options seem to have had far more impact on the it seems to have hurt the Zealot a lot more than the veteran though. Which is kind of the sad thing. Oh, crap. Thank you. Yep, I'll be doing the comlink video right after this. Wasn't expecting to do it so soon, but yep. Got him. Good job. Good job, Monsieur Gustave. Oh. Guess I'll take some. The reason why I also like Dick God is because although he's a bolt gun veteran, he does not waste ammo. He's always very good with his ammo efficiency, and I really respect that. He doesn't waste it. He uses it for its intended purpose, which is really good. Very, very rare to see that, and I can respect it. Always I see some random ass, right, bolt gun veteran, they'll like use it and then, oh my god, out of ammo, need all the ammo. They take every single ammo drop. It's so silly.
So long as it stays away from here, it's not my problem. Proceed. I will not lose control. I will not.
Yeah, I'll still cover it. I don't do penances, but I'll still cover it. Although, I mean, Dickot is kind of using a Hellbore this time around. Well, this is the way. A good perk Psycher takes out everything.
The beast is killed! The bridge is taking too long!
Hope as well I'll take my treatment. Ah.
Very well played! Kill shot ready! Stand ready! Horde incoming!
Well, this will be fun.
Here they come.
Put him in, no choice! There is the sucker! The imposter trained me well. Scout gunner! Focus fire! Aye! Multiple hostiles! Yeah, bomber! We've neutralized the bomber! Bulwark started! Reaching into the wall! I never slake and walk travel. Things gotta get into your brains.
Only have to pierce the wall between
The Emperor, the ability of the navigator to guide us safely. Return?
engagement protocols.
Jet acknowledged. Ready yourselves! Neutralized!
Killed it! Yeah!
The enemy is embedded! Trapper! This one's for Cadia. Enforcers do an imperfect job with imperfect tools, but at least they're honest about it. Unlike our Zealot friends.
Okay, good. Purging's going good, Neno. Hey, Charlie. So, as you can see, when everyone does their job, it's a sleepwalk. Damnation is cake. If everyone does their job. Like I said, the biggest problem I have noticed is just Horde clear. Players are distinctly struggling with it right now. And I would love to see them not struggle with it.
They can hide their bodies, but not their minds.
No, not really. Perk Psycher just takes them all out anyway. Uh-oh.
Be reborn!
Thank the Emperor! It's silent!
All work!
Confirmed?
Surprise coming up!
Reaching the Assyrians! Try to end the foul ranger!
There we go. Yeah, I'm using Head Taker. I mean, Decimator or Head Taker, both are okay. Yeah, it's your choice which one is more effective for you. Both are equally good at what they do. I'm just using Head Taker because it's easier for me. And I also have I don't have a high level Decimator. I only happen to have a high level Head Taker.
Kill shot ready.
And that's because, you know, more cash shop skins not gonna help. They have a lot of problems, Colton. They are not gonna work on new skins. They need to first get more players. Releasing more skins to the current player base and no content is just gonna piss people off even more. They don't have enough players, Code. I tell you, unless they can increase the player base by another 2,000, skins should not happen. Because what you're gonna see is a drop even further in the player base. So unless you don't want these are not my friends. I'm playing with total randos, Magunshin. I never play with friends or anything like that because part of what I'm trying to showcase as a partner is to ensure that players understand that they don't have to have the ideal team. They don't have to have the best things. My builds must work in a random situation with random teammates. Of course, I can queue for something specific if I'm like recognized in game or something, but I don't have to. And that's a key difference for me.
Enemy in hard cover. Justice administered. Focus fire. Aye. Pull him in, no choice.
Sorry, but I need the heads.
Oh, buzzing. Buzzing.
Okay, meet up with them.
Morrow's past is tangled. Would that we could unpick it and
Yeah, right now, if they even release that, they're gonna lose everything already, and it's just not good. They genuinely need to get their shit together. So the next focus should be a major content drop. Oh, I always liked the axe. It's just that compared to the power sword, it just was less efficient. But the reason I'm using it is because I want people to have more options. So when I release my next build, although the power sword is still the best choice, I'm not going to release the next build with the power sword because I feel that players need to learn alternatives or else they're going to just be stuck forever. And quite frankly, lots of players still don't know how to do stuff with other weapons. And that is a problem. They need to understand that if you don't get good with everything else, then you're literally going to suffer a lot. I wouldn't say the game is in a dying state. If you look at the comparables, Deep Rock Galactic and all that kind of stuff, all of them take about 2 years to get online and really start doing stuff. When these games are like fresh released, they don't do too well because they are usually pretty buggy, balance is bad. There isn't a lot of activity for players. Even Vermintide took about 2 years to really stabilize. But the issue is that this is a game made by a studio which has experience with all that kind of stuff. They're not new to the game. They're not doing this for the first time. So it's disappointing because they should have known what to do right from the get-go. Compared to like the other similar games, this game also does not have any subclasses. It's just got 4 classes. And that's it. There's a lot more freedom in this game compared to like others like Vermintide where everybody is forced to play a different character. But it does also mean that in this game, some combinations are weaker than others. And that's just me being honest. Well, I mean, the end game now is just getting god-rolled equipment, but even then, it's locked behind such a huge grind that it doesn't even feel progressive. And that's the complaint that a lot of players are having right now. They're like, this does not feel progressive when it should. So yeah, folks aren't exactly too happy. because you get a decent team like 2 Psychers, 2 Vets. Everything is going to be cake. Why? The Perk Psycher can literally take on Hordes with no difficulty. The Vets will shoot out the specials. Life is good. Now, you try to do the same with the Zealot, which after the recent nerf has become dog water. Except for very, very good Zealots who didn't use crutches before. And here's the big issue. You know, everybody's basically like, you know, having this major shakeup, I guess, in the way that they play. And I guess it's resulted in people being very upset, very unhappy. Welcome back, Reed. You should, if you'd like it, right? Make sure you buy through my affiliate link. That's all I ask of you. It'll just help the devs know that people are watching my streams, watching my content, and choosing to purchase because of me. And that would also help me out as a creator. I don't get any money from it, so you know, you don't have to worry. I'm not getting some kind of backroom commission deal just to shill it to you. There's also no discount for that reason, but yeah. It's a problem, Scuddy. The RNG layers are too thick. Excuse me. If they don't fix the RNG, nope. Excuse me. People always say this type of game is for niche gamers. No, it's not. 40k has a huge base. This game had 100k players on launch, but it launched so badly that now it's only about 4k. You're absolutely right, Brandon. It only lasts for so long, and that's the problem. That is the freaking problem. Players get bored. People move on. That's also only gonna last for a short while, dude. Unless you're hopelessly addicted, and there's a hardcore player base, but here's the problem, Cam Reed. They can't make money off just a hardcore player base. Think about it. One skin is, well, assuming you buy out everything, all right? One skin is about 15 bucks, 12 bucks. I can't remember the exact price for one, but $12 times 3,000. Okay, let's say about, and that's with the hardcore player base. I use the low concurrent figure as the hardcore player base. 3,000 times 12. That is only $36,000. That's not enough for developer salaries, which is why I say the biggest thing right now, guys, is that everybody needs to stop. Like, Fat Shark needs to completely stop any sort of focus on anything other than content. Like, the balance fixes, all this kind of thing. Worry about it when you've got 10,000 players. Stop everything. Focus on content. Focus on reducing RNG. Their core gameplay is so good. Exactly. It works because players trust them, Brandon. They need to be like DRG. Do I like PvP games? Yes, I play Overwatch, but I don't have a lot of time to play it. That's unfortunate because creator wise, it's not really my genre, so a lot of people don't watch my Overwatch content, which is sad, and I don't really go in depth like other creators would, so I guess that's my weakness, but for me it's okay. But yeah, I do play PvP games. Overwatch is one of them. I'm just saddened, honestly, by the in what, like, in my opinion, the lack of focus. I'm not seeing the focus here on the important things. Ooh, this Graya Brace has Death Spitter 4. I'm gonna surrender that. Wow. This Headhunter shit. I need dockets. They did.
Do you wish your armaments to be refined?
I can try For Honor, but only if I am, number one, if the game, okay, so how my streaming works is, number one, if somebody wants me to play something, I can, but if it's a paid game, they need to pay for the game, and also they need to pay my hourly rate. My hourly rate is about 25 bucks per hour. So if you want to see that stuff, you can, but it will cost you. And you can always email me at realasianrobot@gmail.com if you want to do a deal like that. But that's just my genuine, honest model of how I do things, because I would not play any game, or would not attempt to play any game, if I'm not compensated for the time, because I would make way more money playing my regular games like Darktide and stuff like that. So although I'm willing to try stuff, it has to be compensated.
Interesting.
They should be getting player feedback. I hope so. Let me take a quick look now before, like, because it's close to the end of stream anyway. Let me see. Okay. Implemented changes to the vote kick system. I'm just seeing balances. No, I completely, I don't stream Dauntless anymore. I mean, why would I support a game that supports racist creators? I mean, the creators are literally racist against Asians. All of them are Caucasian. It's not a good environment for me. So I now just make Dauntless content on my sub account. So that's about it. If you still want Dauntless content, you can visit my sub account, which is called Today I Stayed Inside and Played Video Games. You can literally just go there if you'd like. Hold on, let me get you the link. The link is here. Here it is. Yeah, and I'm always honest, because and my hourly rate, Hankit, is based on the CCV of my streams. My YouTube stream CCV is always around 20, so I charge 25, which is just a flat rate. It's simple enough because it varies around that mark. So yeah, there is a vote to kick, but I never use it. But yeah, technically I charge, like, if they want me to make a video, I charge $50 for a video. But for streaming CCV, it's just 25 per hour. That's my rate, simple enough. And that's why anybody can get me to play most games for 25 an hour, but certain games I usually will not touch. I.e., I will not play a Battle Royale for 25 an hour because I hate Battle Royale, so I usually charge a higher rate for that. But yeah. Pretty much that is my rate, because I don't want to, like, I do this for profit, and we all know it. It's on the bingo card. I do it for money. I've considered DRG streaming, but the thing is, I don't really like, for that one. I think it's more fun with friends, and as a creator, I think there's already established DRG creators, so I don't really see room for myself to get in there. So yeah. Anyway, on the bingo card, I'll do anything for money. But yeah, I don't really see room for myself to be on there, so that's why I'm just like, you know what, I'll just take a chill pill, you know, relax, and I'll do what I'm because there's already so many other games they want me to play. I mean, in case you guys don't know, I'm a Dead Island 2 partner. That'll be starting on the 21st, so I will see you all there for that, and I'm looking forward to it, assuming that everything goes through. And quite frankly, I'm seeing a lot of the same faces that I see in the Darktide creator Discord in that one. I do. Listen, if I'm paid, I'll do whatever you want. But I do want to do DRG, but it will be more like something I do with my girl and my buddies. You know, we'll get together and we'll just go mine on maybe a Saturday or something. But not really my weekday game, because there's still a lot for me to do here. But yeah, back to the patch notes. Let me quickly finish reading them. So, well, the comms link anyway. Few new penances for each class. These penances will have targets that are easily obtainable while encouraging more cohesion team play. Ooh, Psycher. On Malice threat or higher, kill 100 elite penetration. Yeah, while at maximum warp shots. Yeah, easy to do. And, oh, on achieving these penances, we'll unlock new free cosmetics for each class. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. I like it. Yeah. Okay, so the next update, free skins. Oh yeah. Well, I know, but free skins, free. It's great and it's so easy to do. I like this. This is a great skin that everybody must get. If you don't get the skin, then I will be sad. So, I want everybody to be excited about the skins, okay? If you're not good about the skins, I will be... If you're not excited about the skins, I will personally have to appear at your bedside and slap the sense into you, okay? Okay, I'm glad that you all understand me. But no, seriously. These skins are the greatest thing I've ever seen in the history of mankind. This is what a champion, a lord, must wear. So I want to see everybody wearing these skins as soon as May comes and drops. Okay, we're getting these skins. We are getting these skins. Okay, because we need these. We need these skins. Listen. I don't care what you think, Hankit. I said this is an order from your superior officer. We are all getting these skins. And we are all going to buy them. Well, we're all going to get them and wear them. Sorry, we don't have to buy them. They're free. Show them. Sure, I can do that. I mean, I will do this in a video a bit later, but look at the skins, huh? How can you say this is not cool skins? Yeah, no, I'm telling you, as superior officer, okay? All of you must get these skins and we're all going to wear them. No, they're not recolored, they're new. Look at them. These are new skins. They're totally new skins. I like them. No recolors here. You can look like Ninja Space Wizard. Okay, so we are all going to wear the new skins, okay? If I catch any of you not wearing the new skins, I will skin you, and I will wear your skin. Okay, I'll be clear on this. Yeah? If after the May update, now this is not the next update, this is the May update. Okay? But if I catch any of you at my stream and you say that you don't have this skin yet, okay? This hand will literally come through the webcam. It'll appear out of your screen and I'll just slap you lightly. And be like, bro, how dare you? Warframe is too old for me to stream. Unless I'm paid the hourly rate, I will not stream it. I know it's free, but unless I'm paid the hourly rate, I've got no motivation to stream it. Because Warframe is long established, so I'm not interested. Like I said, if I'm paid, I'll do anything. Okay, so, Small Dolphin. For you, special. At night, you will just hear your name being called, and then when you wake up, you'll just see me standing at your bedside, being like, "Why don't you have the skin, bro? Why don't you have the skin? Why don't you have the skin, bro? Why don't you have the skin? Why don't you have the skin, bro? Why don't you have the skin? And then also this message will appear on stream, okay? If you don't have the skin, you are maidenless. If you do not get the skin, guys, okay? You are maidenless. 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 Okay? Do I need to reiterate this? Okay? If you do not get the skin, I will give you emotional damage, okay? With my lovely Sekiro wording. Okay? If you do not get these skins, then every time you enter chat, I will say, behold dog. Okay? Ah, you don't have skin? Behold dog. And if you show me that you have the skin, faith in humanity restored. I was just waiting for an excuse to show all these to you. Like, this is actually for donos, so I freaking love these ones that I got. They're so cool. If you find a power cycler blessing, okay. If you find a power cycler blessing, if I ever get power cycler, this will appear. Good weapon found. If I ever get it. But remember, anyone who does not have the skin, you are maidenless, okay? Now, please look out for my, after the stream ends, I'll go film the comlink video and, you know, introduce everything. But yeah, if you do not get these new skins that are coming in May, because the penances are very easy to do. They are very easy to achieve. Do you see this? You are maidenless, okay? Anyone who doesn't have the skin from now on, if you see them in the Morning Star, right, I want you to personally tell them, hey, Asian Robot says you are maidenless, bro. Even if they don't understand it, you know, just walk up to them. You see them going into Damnation runs with you, check their skin. Oh, you don't have the skin? Maidenless. Maidenless. We have to chant it, okay? You see someone, like, in the loading screen, you see someone without the skin. Maidenless. 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 I'll go through the penances in the comms link video, which is coming after this. Yeah. So at the start of May, there's going to be an update, and the update will contain these new penance skins. I'll go through it. The teaser is on the comms link. I will go through it right after this thing. It'll release at the normal video time. I had a different video planned, but this comms link needs to be covered now. So I'm going to make sure I cover that video straight away. Okay? So yeah. I mean, if they ever make them impossible to do, right? Okay. This hand. But this hand will not go through the webcam, no. The Fat Shark devs will suddenly see me appear behind them at night, and I'll whisper into their ears, "Why did you make the penances hard, bro? I hyped it for you. I tried to increase your sales. Why is the penance difficult, bro? 7 days. You have 7 days to hotfix this shit. 7 fucking days. Bitch." That's what'll happen, okay? That's what'll happen. I will literally appear behind them at night when they're brushing their teeth and whisper this stuff to them. I may also whisper, "Don't drop the soap. You don't want to drop the soap, buddy. Not right now." But no. No, you don't. The penances are very easy to do. Assuming that they don't change them, the penances are super easy to do. If they change them, okay, I will literally be very angry. I will literally appear behind them at night when they're brushing their teeth and whisper things to them. "Why'd you change the penances, bro? How dare you? How dare you change the penances? You fucker." But no, seriously, I have faith. I have faith. I believe that they will actually, you know, keep them steady. So I'm quite happy that they're doing something like this. I think they're trying to be really nice. I'm not a penance hunter, but these ones I will hunt. I hate penances, but these ones I will actually do. So 110%. Yep, 60 dudes. 60 sweaty guys. Slimski. You know, I think that they should just change all the penances, make them easy. Make them easy to do. Like, all penances should be completable within normal damnation run circumstances. You know? They shouldn't be really weird. Because sure, achievement hunters like to do that kind of weird shit, but blowing yourself up, that one just gimps the team. I think they should just make it, you know, explosive end, blow yourself up 100 times. Knock down 6 Ogrins. Anyway, don't worry about it. We shall see what comes. For now, though, ladies and gents, just know that when I do this video, which I'm going to shoot right away, I'm going to actually be excited for once, because holy cow, the new penance skins are amazing. I will do the comms link video now, Kasai. For now, I'm gonna go off. Thank you guys so much for joining me for tonight's stream. It has been an amazing time with all of you. You know, it's been a good day. It's been a good day. It's been a very fun day, you know. And Kashiwa, if you want to play with me anytime, you let me know. You're a damn good vet. I'll say that much. Damn good vet. Hey, Bride's Biscuit. I'm so sorry we are ending stream right now. It is the end of the day, but thank you very much. You guys have been a wonderful audience. I will see you guys soon. I'm gonna go shoot the video, and tomorrow, well, maybe tomorrow I'll play some Psycher. I don't know what I'll do tomorrow. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll play some Psycher tomorrow. But for now, thank you all very much. I'll catch you on the next one, okay? Y'all stay happy, healthy,